Last year we had the chance to meet the designer and creator of Rogue Angels, which is a Kickstarter game. This is one that I will definitely be getting behind. Today we'll show you why on Legendary Tactics.
So you really like Rogue Angels?
There is something about this game that from the minute we played it with the designer, number one, he was a super nice guy.
Awesome.
From Denmark.
Yep.
But
Emil.
The game needs to be as good as the designer is nice. So,
Sure.
but what I loved, it caught my attention. He's marketing it as a Mass Effect board game, essentially. Obviously, you can't use the IP. This is his own world. He's created it. Burning Suns, I believe, was his original game.
Okay.
Shall we crack into the box?
Let's see what's inside.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that. Copy 47 out of 50. So,
And signed too.
yes,
Awesome.
you need to be aware this is a prototype. So this is in the early stages of development. So the components will be looking different when it comes out to
market. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, so
All
we
right, so the
begin
rule
with
book.
the rule book.
How are we doing for heft? What is it here? I see.
You know what?
8 of 48. Okay, but a lot of some good visuals.
I really like how it's not very text heavy.
No.
So,
So
lots of
there's lots
arrows,
of pages, but
lots
you
of
know what?
pictures.
It seems like it's maneuverable.
That's right. And what
All
I
right.
remember that I really enjoyed about this game was when you've got your characters, you've got these personality traits. And as the game goes along, you're customizing that to either create a character that you wish you could have or maybe even emulate the character who you are.
Okay,
So
very cool.
that's a neat element. But
All right.
this is the real...
So here, I think is the coup de grace.
Yes.
This is the campaign book. Coming in at a light 229 pages, but this tells the story.
This is only the first 3 scenarios. There's a lot more coming.
3 scenarios in here.
Yeah. So
Wow.
What you've got here essentially is when you play your mission.
Yes.
There's essentially cutscenes that happen. So when we get I'm sure the board is in here somewhere. So if you've played Star Wars Imperial Assault, you're essentially moving through the board and you hit checkpoints. And when you hit a certain checkpoint, then you read and the guard says, "Step aside, spread out, and don't move. Hand over your identification and weapons. We'll withhold these until you leave this area of the base again. Belay that order. There will be no inspection for now. We've been ordered to permanently confiscate all weapons from visitors, no exceptions. And any neomorph or champions to hand over all their gear as well. We don't trust those warmongering snakes."
Action.
And then,
So there's a cutscene right there. Action.
yeah,
now
then
you
it goes to the
have a
action scene,
choice.
so every player has to put aside their weapons, and so the story evolves, and you get to play through these scenarios, which I think are fairly unique, and they start fairly easy and they build to much more difficult.
Okay.
So
Awesome.
that is
Awesome. Very interesting.
So really, I think the work, if you're supporting this project, it's because of the
Right
work
there.
that's gone into the story.
This
here.
is basically a novel.
It is, yeah.
it written,
It's
right?
essentially a novel that you play the way. I mean, there are elements
Choose your
that
own
will be
adventure.
the same, yeah.
Right?
But you're going to try and solve the puzzle yourself. So
It looks like we have 4 current different characters to choose from.
yes, and I think this.
And these
is,
come in like sealed. Now we've opened one up, but it looks like
grow.
they're all sealed envelopes, so that you'll have your sealed packs of each character.
That's right. Shall we check out what's inside?
Sure. Let's take a little look here.
All right.
And there's the character specs here with a bio on each one.
Okay.
Wow.
So we've got this will be your character card,
Yep.
I believe.
Okay.
Could be mistaken on that. Taylor Piranhas.
Okay, it looks like
Wears
this is
an
the this is an
augmented
alien. It looks
survival
like
suit.
changeling. Yes. Okay.
Yes, okay.
So
Nice.
very cool. Demolition expert. Excellent.
Oh, it's got an origin card here. So read before starting mission C1. So there's connections between the narrative of your character
Oh, wow.
and
Like
the
fairly
scenarios.
detailed like walkthrough pamphlet
Absolutely.
of each character there. Okay.
Yeah, and so it is. There's the personal mission that comes with it, but then it's a legacy character where you're going to continue that story.
Right away, my opinion is that countless hours have been spent on this.
Oh my gosh, yeah, all the interactions. Like, look at this. So
An unbelievable amount of work here.
what are your relationships to the different characters, right? So
Yeah.
there's a way to track these things
Wow.
throughout the game.
Wow, wow, wow.
So this is really
Some great interaction, some
really
great
cool. Here,
Yeah.
let's throw our characters up here.
Okay, sure.
So we've got our sort of developmental components. We won't feature those too much because I'm sure they will be changing. So you've taken a look at some of these cards.
Yeah. So
What did
just,
you find?
just various different. Actually, the one that was very interesting here is so they've got different sections of the, I guess, the storyline. So you've got companion to the story. You've got what else do we have here? We have pets. This one I thought was kind of a funny one. You've got some pets that can come along.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, and you've got just.
Well, look at that one.
Yeah, that one did look kind of neat. I caught my eye too. Actually,
Yeah.
oh, that's kind of a cool twist on it.
Good, Shay. Raptorial legs. Nice, versatile hunter. Bailey. Oh, Bailey's good at headbutting.
Oh boy.
Yes, whenever you're moving 4 or more, deal 1 headbutt to an adjacent enemy when you stomp. Nice. And Havoc, who shoots tail darts.
Ooh,
that's cool.
Okay.
So there's some imagination
Deadly pets
here.
in there, yeah. Now we've got some play sequence cards, probably some reference cards there. So those are just helpful little
Oh, nice, yeah. Player aids.
player aids for you.
Good. And we got these cards: minor lacerations, minor internal bleeding. This sounds like bad things that are going to happen to you.
Some like kind of event cards that maybe pop up along the way.
And there's different difficulty levels. So when it's drawn, this is the effect. If you're playing on the hard, then you get an ongoing effect. And then the insane level is when you discard them.
Ridiculously.
Yeah, so it's
challenging,
graded to make it different levels of difficulty.
So these little things they caught my eye. I haven't cracked them open yet, but
so those would be the character standees, I believe.
Oh,
so,
you'll fold them.
Yeah, so I think I'm not sure how this will look in the final iteration of the game, but
fold them down, and then that's your
doing
character
that.
moving around the board. Right.
That's right. So
okay, so again, prototype, and we're checking that out.
the
But
Enforcer, cool.
yeah, and then there's a lot of different characters there to be examined.
Yeah,
and that's
definitely.
only one of 2, so there's lots there.
Okay. So this is the little side bay. I remember we did a playthrough of this. We can
Okay.
link to that video. This was sort of almost like the escape pod I think we needed to get into.
Oh, excellent.
But
okay.
here is
This was
cool.
kind of caught my eye here. This is a massive little flip book here of some kind.
what do you got on the back
It's got the
there?
map. It's got a map on the back here.
So this is the whole world, the solar system.
Looks like the entire Rogue Angels universe here.
Very nice.
Been created.
Let's
So
check out the
let's
maps.
see what's inside. Oh, it's the map book. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Gotcha. All
so
right.
this is, I think, the A4 paper standard.
Right. Okay.
Let's hold that up like that.
Yeah.
All right,
You
you
can
do the
take it right
flipping,
out of
I'll
the
do the
box now.
holding.
All right.
Oh yeah, good call.
Let's just take the box right here for now.
Get it out of there. Oh, here we are.
Okay.
So each the different
Nice
scenarios.
size, and these are actually a nice board size.
This is actually
Right?
Yeah.
So,
it's like a big calendar here.
Yeah.
It's like 2 different missions here.
That's right. So smaller little mini side quests or whatnot. And again, this was interesting. It looks like it leads off into grass.
Oh, cool. So you're outside and then you
have to enter
the
in
building
and-
or vice versa.
Yeah.
On the other.
Yeah, beautifully done though. This is like this
Definitely.
to have this done up proper looks sharp.
Cool.
This kind of reminds me of Star Wars Imperial Assault, actually.
It's very much like that, yeah.
Minus the build
absolutely.
time.
What about Gloomhaven? Any echoes of that?
Yes, yeah. Where you're
Without having to build
creating
it.
That's right, without having to build it, which is kind of nice, actually. Saves you a fair bit of time here.
Yep.
Just turn to map whatever it is, and then away you go, right?
Like
It's built
Gloomhaven is
in for you.
essentially a dungeon crawler, and this would be the same kind of thing.
Dungeon crawler, but pre-built.
but
scenarios
space
for you.
dungeons.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I really
My gosh,
like this.
This goes on and on.
Yeah, oh my goodness. There are a lot, and you're about halfway through. They're a little more than half now. Yeah.
That is crazy.
Oh, nice little... A lot of variety, too, from what I'm noticing here. There's a lot of different types of terrain and maps and color schemes, and looks really sharp.
So eventually there will be campaigns to go with all of these
Map
maps,
37,
which
38, 39.
tells
we're
us
at
this
41.
is an epic game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it looks like some of these are looks like dual page. Some of these are a solo page. So 53 maps.
Oh, wow, that is crazy.
Wow.
So that's our preview. If this game looks like it's interesting to you, then
Keep your eyes peeled for that
check out
Kickstarter.
the Kickstarter, and we appreciate you joining us today. Join, subscribe, like if any of this is useful to you, and we can continue to bring you content like this.
Don't forget to get out there
Get gaming.
and be legendary.